doing? Good. Good. Thanks.
Thanks, everyone, for coming today. Appreciate it. We will start with a brief opening statement from Erik.
Might not be brief.
Okay. A lengthy opening statement from Erik, followed by questions. Just a reminder, we have a mic to be passed around to ask your questions. And afterwards, too, if anybody needs some one-on-one time in there, happy to oblige.
Yes, thanks.
Erik, go ahead.
Perfect. Thanks, everyone, for being here today, especially the media. I want to thank you guys for all the respect you treated me with for over all the years. You're a classy group of people. Really enjoyed interacting with all of you for so many years. Today and every day, my heart is full of gratitude, memories, and an overwhelming sense of pride for having been a part of something truly special. After 18 incredible years in the NHL and the privilege of spending over 13 seasons of those with the Colorado Avalanche, I've made the decision to hang up my skates and begin the next chapter of my life. This moment is bittersweet, but I'm at peace knowing I gave everything I had to this game and this incredible organization. First, I want to thank the Kroenke family and the entire Colorado Avalanche ownership group. Your vision, commitment, and belief in this team gave me the opportunity to play for one of the most respected organizations in hockey. You helped build something special here, not just a team, but a family, and I'm forever grateful for your trust in me to represent the Avalanche crest. To the front office and coaching staff, every coach I've had the privilege of working with as well. Thank you for your guidance, your leadership, and for pushing me to be the best player and person I could be. To the training staff, equipment staff, medical team, and every person who works behind the scenes, you are the heartbeat of this organization. Your tireless work made my job easier, and I hope you know how much your dedication meant to me and every player who's laced up the skates for this team. To my teammates, my brothers, we've shared countless battles, laughs, and moments I'll carry with me forever. Every guy I've played alongside, you made me better, not just as a player, but as a person. I took bits and pieces from every single one of you and tried to better myself learning from you. Winning the Stanley Cup in 2022 is the pinnacle of my career, and sharing that moment with all of you is something I will never forget. Always remember, even though something may not be the best for you as an individual, it's what's best for the team that matters most. Thank you for the memories, the camaraderie, and for always having my back. To the fans, wow, where do I even begin? Avs faithful are the best in hockey, from the electric atmosphere at Ball Arena to the sea of burgundy and blue in the stands. You gave me chills to play in front of you at Ball Arena. Your passion, your energy, and your unwavering support through the highs and lows is what makes this city and this team so special. Anytime you see me, please stop me to say hello. It's always my pleasure to stop and have a conversation with any Avs fan who treated me with such respect over the years. To the fans that watch around the world, from Denver to every corner of the globe, thank you for cheering me on, for believing in me, and for making this journey so unforgettable. You gave me a reason to leave it all on the ice every single night. To the city of Denver, my home, this city welcomed me, embraced me, and gave me a place to grow, not just as a hockey player, but as a person. I arrived here as a 22-year-old kid in 2011, grew up here, some might say I never did, and leave here still as a kid, just a lot older at 37. Denver is unlike anywhere else in the world. I'm so proud to have called this place home for so many years and to have it be home the rest of my life. To everyone in this incredible community, especially watching right now, thank you for making me feel like one of your own. Hockey has been my life for as long as I can remember, and the Colorado Avalanche gave me the chance to live out my dreams. I pinch myself for the career I've had. I cannot even fathom how lucky and blessed I have been. If I was offered this life and career as an 8-year-old, heck, even as a 20-year-old, I would sign up for it every single time. As I step away from the game, I'm filled with gratitude for every moment, the wins, the losses, the friendships, and the lessons. I'm excited for what's next, but I'll always carry the Avalanche in my heart. This may seem like goodbye, but you'll see me around. I'll be cheering for this team, this city, and this incredible fan base for the rest of my life. I'll leave you with this. Every day you wake up, you can control your attitude and your effort. No matter what, it takes zero talent to be a good teammate and a good person. Thank you for the bottom of my heart for everything. Go Avs. To wrap up, I want to acknowledge a handful of people who helped me along this journey. Thank you to my family, my parents, my sister, and my wife for your steadfast support and unconditional love. You always had my back. Thank you to Pierre Lacroix, Erik Lacroix, Greg Sherman for bringing me here to Colorado in 2011. As Aaron DeGraff always says, this is the worst trade in Avs history. You made her life exponentially harder by bringing me to the Avs. Thank you to Josh and Stan Kroenke for all you did for me. Thank you to Joe Sakic, Patrick Watt, Jared Bednar, Nolan Pratt, Brett Heimlich, and Chris McFarland for all your guidance during my career. Thanks to all my teammates I've had over the years, especially all my Stanley Cup champion brothers. Gabe and Nate, who I played with for over 10 years, you both made me so much better on and off the ice. Off-ice support staff, I couldn't have done my job without you. Brendan McNicholas, Aaron DeGraff, Donnie White, Brad Lukow, Matt Sokolowski, Scott Woodward, Donovan Delarosse, Bill Gregorio Padera, and Jay, and so many others over the years. If I forgot you, I apologize. I could be here all day if I listed everyone. Thank you.
Erik? What's the question for Erik? Go ahead, Jesse.
Good. Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, like Jesse, I would have, if the right opportunity popped up, I would have loved to kept playing. It didn't work like that. That's fine. I stayed ready and, skated up until the end to see if anything popped up. But honestly, I'm super happy with my decision. I feel really good about it. I'm happy, and I would have loved it to work out, but pretty grateful for everything that I've accomplished and been able to do.
Ryan?
Thank you.
I'm just curious, you said winning the Stanley Cup was a pinnacle. Outside of that, when you look back on your career, what memories are you most fond of? What sticks out?
Just I think the legacy we created here in Colorado as a group of guys. We weren't a good team for a long time, and now look where the team's at. And I know I didn't do that not even close to by myself. It was a collective effort with a lot of guys. So it was just amazing to build up a team from really nothing, and a lot of people had a lot to do with that, and I was happy to be a part of that. But I'm most proud of that, just where the Colorado Avalanche are at now, and what's one of the best definitions of success, leaving a place that's better than when you found it, and there's no better thing than this team right now, and I was just happy to be a piece of that.
Terry Fry?
It sounds as if you're sticking around. Can you confirm that? What went into that decision? And also, when are you going to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to live here. We've lived here in the off season for a long time. Been here almost 15 years, so we love living here. We'll always live here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of try and do a few different things this year and see what I like. I'm going to do color commentary for DU and Air Force games and studio for the Avs. And something else that I can't say right now that might be popping up here. And then I'm going to have a really good relationship with Danny Briere, so I'm going to help out him and the Flyers this year a little bit too. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm not going to try and overwhelm myself. I'm going to try and do things that I haven't been able to do this time of year in the past and do that as well. But that's what I'm going to do to start. Thanks, Terry.
Bailey, then Erik.
You get traded back to at the trade deadline last year, being able to finish off your career here. Just tell me how much that means to you,
Yeah, it's amazing. Like coming back, just the highlights I can think about in my career, that was one of them, being traded back here at the deadline. And yeah, that was a surreal moment, just to be able to come back and have another crack at it with these guys. So it was a really special moment just to be able to come back here and have one more crack and play with these guys, and end as an Av was special.
Erik, and then Megan.
In my eyes, I guess the most crucial, your tenure with the Avalanche is kind of three-part. It's pre-2017, post-2017. Have you ever had a chance to sit back and think of 2017 now, just kind of how much has gone on, accomplished for more of a run, and then you look back?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of, it feels like two different lifetimes almost, when I started my career and where I'm at now, just the way you develop and grow as a person, as a player. And I was a really good player for a long time on some bad teams, and then I was a okay player on really good teams. So, the script kind of flipped. But, yeah, I mean, to answer your question, I just feel like we had some really down years with a lot of good players, and a lot of us stuck with it and stuck around and got rewarded for sticking around. And I had to adapt and change my game. I started in the league as strictly power play, and I ended strictly penalty kill. So I really had to kind of adjust my game to stick around and play as long as I did. So that was kind of pre-2017 and post-2017. You kind of had to change things up a little bit, especially as where we started to go as a team.
Back here to Megan.
What's something that for the back seat when you start talking about trying to make yourself dedicated a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, my family would say, you know, you missed a lot of weddings and birthday parties and stuff like that, and now I'm kind of on the hook to do a lot of that stuff, which I necessarily might not want to do, but I'm going to have to do it. But no, just I think spending time with a lot of my family and extended family who supported me over the years and really was on this journey a lot with me. So just to, you know, spend time with some of my aunts and uncles that are getting older and my cousins that I saw a lot as a kid, and now I don't see too often. So just to have some of those moments with them, like I'm going to be up in Beaver Creek next week with my aunts and my uncles that I haven't seen in a while. So just to have some of that quality time with them and will be really nice.
Will Peterson.
Erik, obviously you had a lot of huge moments, but I think a lot of us think of Game 6 in St. Louis, where you take the puck up the ice and eventually it gets over to Helm and you guys win that series, get out of the second round. What do you make of that assist? Was it the biggest assist of your career, and was that kind of the biggest moment for the Avs on the way to the Cup to get over that second round hump?
Yeah, I mean, I still get chills when I watch that goal of Helmer putting that in the back of the net. That was kind of, I think, a mental block that just got everybody over the hump, not only the fans, but I think the players as well. We kind of were in that mindset that, you know, the Avs couldn't get by the second round, which, you know, right or wrong, kind of stuck with us. So to be able to do that after blowing Game 5 at home, that was a big moment for our team. And yeah, I don't know. I remember looking up at the clock and seeing, you know, 6 seconds left, whatever it was, maybe it was 10, and trying to get momentum and get up the ice. And I remember Cale told me he had no idea how much time was on the clock, but he could tell I wanted the puck, and I just tried to take it up the ice and make a play, and OC dished it across, and Helmer has probably one of the most famous goals in Avs history, so pretty special moment to be a part of.
Erik, you mentioned Gabe Landeskog and Nathan McKinnon, two guys that you've had as teammates for 10 plus years. There's a lot of core pieces here that have been your teammates for a while. Are there any guys, and who specifically from the guys that maybe weren't here as long, would you say have an impact on your team?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I tried to take pieces from every single guy I played with and apply things that I thought they did well or made them great people, and tried to help it apply to myself personally or professionally. So I could list a ton of guys. Going back to when I was a rookie, Paul Kariya, Keith Kitchuk, those guys really helped me out. J.S. Shiger was great. And then a lot of guys I played with just within the last 5 to 6 years, Logan O'Connor, Josh Manson, Taser, Cale. I could go down the list of guys that really have impacted me as a player and a person. So I'm sure I'm forgetting guys, but there's many more. Those are guys that kind of just come to mind recently. Sam Girard, tons of guys, lots of great people I've had the privilege of coming across.
Do a few more, then we'll break for one-on-ones. Go ahead, Justin.
Talk to your teammates, whether it be teammates you had for 10 years or Flyers for just part of a season. Everyone just loved having you around. What was the approach that you tried to take every day come to the rink? It seemed to be so infectious that all your teammates just loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it had to do with me just figuring out who I was as a player and a person and being comfortable with that. I think early in my career, I had a lot of pressure of where I was picked and what I was, you know, supposed to live up to. And I don't think I was probably the best teammate early on. I think over time I got better. And I think a lot of that was just being comfortable with who you are and just growing into I mean, you know, you're a kid at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's not really who you are. It takes a while to develop that. And I think over time, I just tried to adopt that attitude, and, you know, that you snap your fingers and your career is over. And it's so short in the big picture of your life that I just figured that why not come to the rink every day like it's the best day ever, and I hope that rubbed off on people over time.
Finish with Terry Fry.
You knew I was going to ask about this. Is horse racing in the picture at all?
It's a hobby, something I'll have fun with. Nothing that I take as something that I'll do as a job or something, but something I like to have fun with, and luckily I have a lot of interests that I can stay busy with.
Great. Thank you very much, Eric.
Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.